Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to or back to your channel. This is your weekly love reading for this week of August 10th to the 16th. Time is fluid, Pisces. You can resonate to any of these readings if you have strong Pisces in your birth chart. And stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac signs, feelings, and actions towards you for the week. All right, your overall energy for love this week is manifestation. All right, so some type of manifestation in your love life is taking form. There could be some type of offers, opportunities, or something very specific, or someone very specific that you have been wanting to attract into your world. The fact that you have manifestation as your overall energy for love this week, no matter if you're in a relationship, connecting to somebody, or single, it's best case scenario for you to keep your thoughts and feelings positive, because manifestation shows that what you are feeling inside is what you are reflecting outwardly when you are specifically in that creator mode. But this card could also, like I said, signify a manifestation coming through for love. Let's see what your Mystic Moon oracles are giving you. You have Muse, you have communication, and you have commitment. Wow. So this is a really nice combination of cards. If you have been manifesting that talk around commitment, that definitely could be happening for you this week. I mean, your overall energy and your Mystic Moon oracles are extremely positive for love this week. So I do very much enjoy the fact that you got this here. Really strong energy of talks around commitment. Now, you could be meeting somebody new this week and you talk about what you two are looking for from love, things along those lines. But the first card being Muse is a really nice energy to see because it's showing that there is a mutual sense of inspiration between the two of you. It's like you two inspire each other. You two can help each other. You two can help even heal and evolve in the connection. So this is a beautiful combination of cards. A lot of you very specifically talks about commitment, offers of commitment. You know, there definitely could be a conversation here that revolves around the security of the connection this week. Somebody may be asking you your hand in commitment. You know, some of you, there could be talks around like marriage or things along those lines. I really do feel like if you are meeting somebody this week, there is like this conversational energy around, all right, well, what are you looking for? What am I looking for? What do I need from a connection? What do you need from a connection? So I really do feel like there could be really nice conversational energy for you this week, either with somebody new, your current connection, and or your relationship here. Now, some of you, you could have a past person that comes in that wants to talk to you about maybe your two's relationship or something that occurred. We'll get more details in the tarot here, but pretty good combination of cards so far. Your overall energy from the tarot is trust with the Fool. Beautiful. So if you are connecting to somebody or in a relationship, it definitely shows that there's like a new phase for this connection. A new start, a refreshing energy when the Fool comes in. Some of you may even feel like you are starting from scratch with your person. Falling in love with each other again, falling in love with different parts of each other. Now, others of you, like I said, if this is not a totally new person, this could just be a sense of new energy in a current dynamic, in a current commitment or connection that looks like it's definitely in the possibility of trusting the leap of faith towards commitment. So, somebody may look at you, Pisces, and be like, well, you're worth the risk. You're worth the jump. You may also be feeling this way about someone. Let's get the clarification on there. On the Fool, you have the Hanged Man. Huh. So there is a perception shift that's happening here. You know, there could be somebody in your world, or this person may have been maybe uncertain or fearful of commitment. Somebody is changing their mind and their heart about taking a risk on their heart. So this could be you, this could be them, this could even be both of you, but somebody is definitely seeing something differently now. And I almost feel like there could have been once fear of commitment moving into trusting it and taking that leap of faith. You know, the Hangman is here, so that could be you. You know, with this combination of cards, this could also show that The connection here or around you could be directly helping you evolve maybe like trust issues or fear or anxiety around love. The Hangman is a very powerful card, and it is your card, Pisces. So your overall energy looks like where you were once, I'm not certain if I can trust this. I'm not certain if I should take the leap. I'm not certain if this is going to be good for me. It does look like the energy is shifting, and this could also be happening to them as well. Let's see what's coming your way. The Eight of Wands. There you go. There is my conversation card, literally. How beautifully symbolic these two cards are. You know, the blue background, blue signifying the throat chakra. The Eight of Wands energy showing that passion, that movement. So there is a very important conversation that it looks like it's going to be a really good conversation as well. It could expose some type of feelings or truth or things along those lines. Some of you, if communication has been off between you and your person, you may feel like things are getting more equal or heart-centered through communication. Let's get all the cards out before I continuously speak. Your influence is the Four of Cups. Interesting. What's unexpected? Three of Swords. Your advice, Seven of Wands. And your outcome is the Eight of Cups. This connection requires you to let go of something here. This connection is going to require you, this movement, this commitment, to release or possibly face some wounds inside of you. Let's clarify this and then I'll talk. On the Eight of Wands, and what is your energy coming your way? We have the Tower. We have Judgment. We have the Three of Swords again. We have the Seven of Cups. The Nine of Swords, geez. And the Four of Wands. Hello. To the Hanged Man. And the Six of Cups. Something is happening here. The Hanged Man twice. And I knew something was happening because you have the Three of Swords here. So there is an energy around removing a lot of stress, a lot of fear, and a lot of anxiety. A lot of it. A lot of it. And it stems from judgment, past wounds. So there is a very high possibility that this person, this relationship is directly connected to your evolution and your healing. It's like Six of Cups to the Hanged Man. This soulmate was supposed to come in to directly help you with some type of wound. Interesting. Four of Cups and your influence. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Magician. So this is an interesting combination of cards because you have the Four of Cups, right? So past you may have been like, well, I feel something coming up. I don't want to feel it. So let me just reject this. Let me just move away from it. Let me just not experience this because I can't handle the feeling that I feel when I experience connection. So it's like old you would have neglected it, would have ran away from it, would have just ignored possibly the opportunity to heal. Because it looks like you're really getting an opportunity to shift here because of this double Hanged Man energy. It's in your overall energy and it's also what's coming your way. So it's like, don't be scared of the Three of Swords here, indicating like, okay, great. You're saying all these great cards are coming through, but here I am getting hurt. No, 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 no. There is something in this dynamic of this connection that is directly like touching a wound of yours to be healed. And the universe is kind of like, are you going to take the opportunity to heal it? Or are you going to run from it and potentially have to evolve from this in a different dynamic in the future? So let's see. The Three of Swords, what's unexpected? There it is, the Two of Wands. This connection is going to help you choose a new path forward and say, I'm not going to live a life where I'm constantly fearing pain, where I'm constantly fearing heartbreak. Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, High Priestess, there's the spiritual evolution to the world. And the King of Swords. There you go. It's almost like when feelings get activated, it also activates everything else that comes with feelings. When your feelings start getting stirred up for someone, and there's someone in your energy, there's someone approaching you, there's something that feels special, it feels meaningful, it looks like your energy goes directly to feeling the good energy, but also feeling all the fear that's connected to feelings. Because your unexpected energy shows a emotional release, and look at where you're moving right towards. Mental clarity, King of Swords. High Priestess, spiritual evolution. So I feel like there is this really strong energy of movement away from the fear of pain. Because it's almost like that's how the energies are consistently being approached. It's like, okay, I feel this way towards you, but I also need to make sure I think about all the ways that this could hurt me, so I protect myself. And unexpectedly, it looks like this connection, this commitment, this individual has specifically been guided to your energy to assist in this evolution. Not only just mentally, but emotionally. It's like all sectors of things. So as you face the pain, as you face the wound, it looks like it could evolve not only the sense of self, but the connection you're finding yourself in. And you know, you may actually be able to like talk to this person about it and being like, look, this is what occurred. This is why I feel this way. I don't want to feel this way, or this, that, and the other. Let's see. 7 of Wands is your advice with the 8 of Wands, the Moon, and the Page of Pentacles. You ain't going to like hearing this, but I'm going to tell you something right now. Your advice is to be comfortable with the unknown. Where you were kind of like, no, no, no. I don't like the unknown. So when I feel uncertain, I'm going to make up all these things to create certainty in my mind. So your advice is to be comfortable with the feeling of the unknown. Don't create adversity from it. 8 of Wands, more of that. You have a lot of conversation cards here. And the Page of Pentacles. Why can't it be positive? Why do we have to assume worst case scenario? It's almost like teaching yourself how to not amplify the wound when feelings are involved or connection is in front of you. Let's see, 8 of Cups, your outcome, really good. There's that emotional release. To the 10 of Cups, look at the happiness, the 10 of Swords, the ending of that overthought and spiral in the mind, the 3 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. Wow, look at all that. And the Ace of Cups. Look at this. 10, 10, 10. Here. That is not only just the removal of the burden, the removal of the anxiety, but the 5 of Swords says, what are we holding on to that is only just stressing us out? What fight are we fighting inside of ourselves that is just creating more suffering for us? That's what we need to emotionally remove and mentally not feed any longer. So the fact that you have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, I do like those combinations of cards because it's showing me you're getting closer to the end of these feelings. And 10 of Cups to the Ace of Cups, allowing yourself to actually just experience love without fear, without needing to know everything, without having to have all of the answers, and just allowing yourself to experience. So whoever this person is, it looks like they are very important to your evolution and to your growth. That's why you have manifested them into your world. Whether you're in a commitment with this person or not, and whether there's going to be talks about it around this time, it definitely does show that there is something very specifically for you that this person is here to assist you with. Now, are they going to hold your hand and spoon feed you with it? Not necessarily. It's definitely showing that you need to take the time to do the work as well. And you have Muse here. So it's almost like this person inspires you to work on yourself. You may also inspire this person to work on themselves as well. But definitely a strong sense of communication coming through. And I definitely feel like heart-centered communication coming back in, especially to connections that have been existing already. And, you know, Mercury just moved into Leo yesterday. So that does actually amplify heart-centered conversations. So it could be a very good time for communication and just becoming warmer through communication with your person or with this person. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, before we get to the all signs portion, you got a hell of a lot Pisces here. Pisces is all over this reading. And we know it's your reading. But that also gives me the indication this is something you have to work towards and work with. You also have Aries, you have Virgo here, as well as Gemini. So, let's do the all signs portion now. Each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you. Now, keep in mind you can resonate to the main spread, but not the all signs spread. You can resonate to the all signs, but not the main spread. You know, this is a weekly, so come back at the end of the week and see how it resonated. So we have Aries. I want to be more than friends, and the Justice card. So Aries is making a decision to tell you that they want to evolve this connection out of the friend zone. They want to see if you two can be romantically involved or romantically involved again. Justice could be some type of attempt to restore balance with you as well. Taurus, I wish things could be different, and the Hanged Man. So Taurus wishes that the dynamic between the two of you can change. The Hanged Man feels in their energy and their actions towards you that there could be that Taurus is seeing things differently than they once were seeing things. But the Hanged Man definitely shows that there could be a delay in this connection, but it doesn't necessarily mean that there is like a finality of it all. So it could be that there's some type of stuck energy between the two of you that's it needs a change of perception to move forward. Gemini, I regret lying to you, and the Fool. So Gemini wants to take a risk here on this connection. They regret lying to you. 5 of Cups, possibly they disappointed you or let you down in some way, shape, or form. But with the Queen of Wands here, I do feel like they want to take action towards you, or at least get your attention, or maybe even just like know that you're still interested in them despite what happened. Cancer, you are the best thing in my life, and the 8 of Pentacles. So Cancer is working on themselves, but they could also be in the position of wanting to devote more time and energy to you. There could be some distance involved between you and Cancer. There could be some difference in like work schedules that create distance between the two of you as well. But they're indicating that you are the best thing that ever happened to them. Whether you're with them or not, I feel like if you are with them, they are in a position of wanting to heal and put effort into the connection. If you're not with a Cancer, it definitely does look like they could be in a position of trying to work on themselves and their healing. Next up is Leo. I know that I crossed the line with you, and the Hermit. So Leo feels the need to stay to themselves for whatever way, shape, and form. They feel like they did something that caused an issue between the two of you. They feel like they crossed the line with you somehow, some way. And with the Hermit to the 3 of Cups, I feel like eventually they're going to want happiness or like a feeling of reuniting in this connection. But sometimes when Leo feels like they did wrong, sometimes the shame and the pride can take them over to have like protection mode. Like protecting themselves in a sense where they feel almost like ashamed. Okay, next up is Virgo. You don't know how hard it was to let you go, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like Virgo doesn't want to let you go here with the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like Virgo may have made it seem like they could be okay without you and stable without you, but it actually hurt them more than they thought it would have. Queen of Swords could also be an indication that they want to allow you in, but there could be some slight wall up there, the Tower to the Ace of Swords, but there could be some unexpected communication with them that possibly moves this connection forward. towards some type of healing or clarity. Libra, I knew exactly what I was doing in the Queen of Cups. So Libra has feelings for you. And with the Three of Pentacles, they want to work things out with you here. They want to see if you two can collaborate. They want to see if you two can find ease in the partnership again. But they knew what they were doing in some way, shape, or form. Whether that was like purposeful or non-purposeful or whatever. It does look like Libra wants to see if this can work out and put in the efforts to make it work. Scorpio, we will be together again. And the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment coming in from a Scorpio. They're highly curious about you with the Page of Swords, and they are indicating that you two will be together again. You two will reunite, or you two will find that, you know, common happy ground. Page of Swords and communication could be somebody who's asking you questions, so they could be trying to get information out of you, but wish fulfillment coming in from a Scorpio for sure. Sagittarius, you and I were too young, and the Ace of Cups. So Sagittarius may feel like now is the time for you two to see if you two can reconnect. Eight of Swords, some of you may find yourself in your head about this offer from a Sagittarius. You may feel a little bit, this actually combination of cards goes well with the reading. Love coming in or love coming back in, but causing some sense of extreme overthinking. Capricorn, I'm not available. And oh my God, the Emperor. All right, so Capricorn is trying to stand their ground in some way, shape, or form. I feel like with the Emperor to the Moon here, they did feel like you could have been their person at some way, shape, and form. Whether they're not available because they're working on themselves or what. I definitely do feel like Capricorn is not necessarily fully showing their feelings. But they may feel like you haven't necessarily showed your feelings either. There could be like a power play involved between the two of you. Aquarius, I know I messed up everything in the Two of Wands. So new path forward chosen between you and Aquarius. Nine of Swords could have been a stressful situation. Chariot. There is a breakthrough here. Some of you left in Aquarius because they stressed you out and they know that they messed things up by doing so. Others of you, I feel like there's a potential in Aquarius wants to have a breakthrough with you, but they may not be the one that fully wants to initiate it, even though they do feel like they mess things up. And lastly, we have Pisces with I will wait for a sign from you and the Seven of Swords. So I feel like Pisces is feeling a bit possibly sitting in an unhealthy dynamic. I mean, you are Pisces. The reading kind of did show you getting out of a unhealthy dynamic, so it does make sense that you're getting this in your position. But fellow Pisces is waiting for a sign for you to give more. I feel like there could be some type of an unhealthy dynamic of, well, I'm going to pull back so this person gives me more. Or I'm going to pull back so they feel my distance and give me more. So there could be a dynamic of trying to work through that. But it looks like they're like waiting for a sign from you to either be able to give more or receive more. I don't know. There's something off with the balance of this connection here. And I don't feel like someone's being completely like honest about how they're feeling about the imbalance. It's almost like causing more stress than more upfront energy. So let's make sure everyone's out here for you, Pisces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Pisces, thank you for being here and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. And I will see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Have a wonderful week ahead. Bye now, Pisces.